Hello everybody, how are you doing? Thanks for joining the live stream. All right, hope you're having a good time. And is everything okay with the microphone? 1, 2, 3. Seems very quiet. 1 second, maybe it's the wrong microphone. Something doesn't look right. Let's check this. It's the right microphone. Why is it so quiet? There's always something wrong with my stream. I don't know why. Hello? Why is it so quiet? 1 second. Let's check the filter. Why is there always a problem with my stream? I made a new what do we have here? Hello, hello. 1, 2, 3. Why doesn't this change? Oh, okay, 1 second. So now if I push this up, hello, hello, 1, 2, 3, and I push this up, hello, hello, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, hello, hello. Woohoo! It's getting better. Okay, this is louder. It's very strange. Okay. Oh, now it's too much. I specifically made a new setup for my voice. Hello, hello. 1, 2, 3. Hello. Well, let's leave it like that. I hope that works. All right. Maybe I should move this over here so I can see it real quick. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm so sorry that I have to I always have to test this during stream because for some reason I always manage to like not. Hello, hello. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's better. Okay, let's leave it like that. Let's close this and hope that the sound stays. Put this over here. It'll keep me here. Good. A lot louder. Hi. So I hope the sound is better now and it's not over the top. If it's too loud, let me know. Okay, the mic works. That's good. Hi, Just Dude. Hi, Hans. Hi, Studio MG. Hi, DV. Delford. Hi. Marco. Hi. Thanks for joining. Yeah, always like I'm always trying to start good and then it doesn't work. It's always the same thing. Hello, hello, 1, 2, 3. From Germany. Yeah, hi, Marian. Hi, sorry. Hi, Oliver. Thanks for joining. Yeah, so there we go. I hope you're having a good week and a good time. Why is there... Everything is strange today. Why is the chat is so small? Let's make this a little bit bigger here. Am I in the wrong resolution for my screen? Wait a second. Display settings? No. No, I don't know. Everything is strange today. This is gonna be a strange stream again. By the way, do you also have when you go on Facebook? I get like almost daily. I get when I go into a group on Facebook, it shows me the rules of that group. Even for my own group, I get shown the rules. I don't know why. It just pops up, and when you want to make a post or something, it's really strange sometimes. I don't know. They change some stuff around, so it's kind of confusing. Yeah. Sound seems fine now. That's good. Okay. I hope it's not too loud. Oh, by the way, I as you can see, I joined. I have a new job now. I work on the Nostromo. I hope you know what that is. Here, Wieland Yutani Corporation. Is it like people who are young today, like who are 20 years old today? Do they know this? Or is it like old school, like graybeard kind of movie world? I don't know. Who knows that? Deleted Facebook? Really? Rest seems fine. Okay, that's good. That's good. All right. So today we want to do some composite. Sorry, I'm already. This time I prepared pictures, so that's good. I went to Pixabay this time to find some good pictures. We can look at them together. Let me switch over the screen real quick. There we go. Work live. So now I'm down here. Woohoo! Okay. What else? Okay. Yeah, I wanted to show. Oh, by the way, I wanted to show you this. Where's my tutorials? Look at this. By the way, these are the tutorials I have created. Like, is it? This is last year. I think just last year. Not even all of last year. I think just a part of that. And these are the live streams here. You can see it says Corona Time is the name of the folder because I made this just to start Corona. And these are all the live streams like these that I have done last year. All of them, like 40 live streams. I think even more than 40 live streams. Oh yeah, I wanted to push them in here. So this is a little bit cleaner. Whoop. There we go. And then, of course, we have the live streams in here for today. And there I prepared some pictures. I found some PNGs online, too. This is the cool thing about Pexels. Let's go there real quick. Sorry, Pixabay, not Pexels. Pixabay, that you can find PNGs. Like you go ruins PNG. No, how do you write ruin? I'm too stupid to type now. Come on. Castle PNG. Okay, this is perfect. It works. It works great. What is going on? There, and you can see these are PNGs. Okay, already the background removed. Often, like in this case, not in the best way, but if you need a quick picture with a removed background, you can find some good stuff on Pixabay. I would be careful though, because a lot of that stuff doesn't really seem legit. Like, I don't think they have the right to use this or to use that, or you know, this. If you look at the name of who has uploaded it, often it's like, I mean, not that legit. I don't know. Maybe this is. I'm not sure, but so be a bit careful with that. Unsplash is better, but anyways, you can find some. Hey, that's a cool effect. Should we do a tutorial like that? I will pull this in here. Okay, good. All right. So let's do some. No, not Facebook right now. Let's do some composition here. So I downloaded some landscapes here. We can look at that real quick, right? Yes, there we go. So as you can see here, something is a little bit more blue. I think this is a 3D landscape, but it has to be. Like, no landscape on Earth is like that. And there we have an actual picture, and there we have another actual picture. This is pretty cool. We can use that. And there we have a mountain and some. This is a PNG thing here that we can use. These gears. By the way, the picture from the thumbnail is not mine. It's not my. I haven't created that. I just use it as a example of what we are going to do. So we can do something similar today or not. Here we have some castles. By the way, I downloaded GIMP today. I'm not a GIMP fan. I wanted to show it to a customer, but then we decided otherwise to go into another direction entirely. Okay, cool. So let's start off here. Let's make a canvas maybe. Should we make it square so it's good for Instagram, or should we do it like wallpaper style, 16 by 9? Where is this? Web. We can go like this. I'm not sure. What does the chat say? I think there's a delay maybe to the chat. There we go. Let me put this over here again. Let's close this. Pop out again to refresh that. Studio MG, hi, hello, how are you doing? Jens says I'm out of the shower. Clean. Oh, okay, yeah, good. Volkmar, hi, how are you doing? Great to see you on a live stream. Thank you very much, that's awesome. 16 to 9, okay, let's do that. 16 to 9, everybody for that. Wallpaper, what you like, okay. I was surprised what GIMP could do. GIMP can do some cool stuff, that's true. I haven't looked at it for at least 10 years or something, so probably they have evolved in a great way and done some cool stuff in the meantime. Let's take this resolution here so it's not too big for the stream. And then let's pull in some stuff here. Let's go to tutorials, live stream 2021, materials. Let's pull in the landscapes first. Boop, boop, boop. There we go. So now we can place them a little bit. And then I'm just going to play around with that. To be honest, I haven't done stuff like this kind of fantasy stuff in like a pretty long time. So let's see where we end up with this. But it should be good. It should be fun. Let's see. There we go. I need to do more bit of that. How is your time right now because of Corona? Because I feel like I wake up every day, and every day it does like ding dong dong, and then suddenly it's like night, you know? It makes like, and the time is gone. I don't know why. I have a task list and everything, but I wake up and then like 5 seconds later it's 12 at night. It's really strange. I don't know. You lose track of time. This seems to be one of the best landscapes, I feel like. Although this blue one is very dramatic, but it's like it's so stuffy. There's not much room in the front. We could go sorry. We can pull this down a little bit, but it's we can see what we want to do with that. All right. So what we need to do here is, of course, we need a kind of upside down mountain, and then a castle on top of that. Let's see how good we can make that. Oh, by the way, let's have a look at this one here. Sorry, let's place this and see how good that looks. If that's usable or not, if it's crappy or not, because the way this is cut out is not that great. Oh, we're getting pretty close to the ground here. Let's have a look at the chat real quick. Pop out. I'm not as good as other streamers with the chat. Let's see. Linda, hi Linda, how are you doing? Do you pronounce your name Hagar? Or Laith? I don't know how to pronounce that. From England. Hi, how are you doing? I should be at work, but a lockdown is lockdown, so I'm at home. Yeah, I mean, I'm always at home because of like doing YouTube stuff and so on. But still, it's like you can't do stuff outside. You can't go anywhere because everything is closed. So it's kind of you're in like I say, it feels like a limbo. Yeah, Linda, that's the same for me. It feels like a limbo, especially because we have winter right now. So it's good. The sun is going down, and like I don't know. Same place all day. Yeah, that's true. Why can't we create a vector path from a selection affinity photo? A vector path from selection. Oh, I don't know. You have to ask Affinity about that. But I mean, I don't know. Can you not convert that into a curve? I'm sure. I think you can convert stuff into a curve, right? But I'm not sure. Let's see here. Right click. Convert to curve. There we go. You see this? Convert to curve. And now this should be a curve, right? Is it a curve now? How is this a curve now? No. It says curve over here. Fill. Color. Oh, okay. Well, that was useless. Okay, so that doesn't work. Let's go back here. Let's see the different landscapes here real quick. I mean, now this looks better because the mountains are small in the background. And this also looks better. So the mountains have to be a little bit smaller. And here it's just like a little bit too close, the foreground, especially this this thing down here just gives too much dimension to the picture. Although we can scale into it a little bit. Let's see. So we can get rid of that like so. And then it's maybe better. Okay. I mean, this is still better, I feel like. Time still flies. Yes, absolutely. That's true. We are not locked, really? Where are you from? A friend of mine right now is in Mexico, and he says they don't have a lockdown either. Or not like a super strict lockdown. They don't even have like much of a control at the border, apparently. So it was pretty easy for him to travel into the country. But he's also working there, so it's not like fun time or something. Okay, let's open up some mountains here and see if we want to use something from this. I mean, that's not too bad. That's pretty dramatic. We even have some clouds here. I was thinking about putting some clouds in there. Anyways, let's see. Serbia. Oh, and they don't have a lockdown right now, really? I find that really irritating that Affinity Photo doesn't have auto trace feature. Yeah, that's true. Lee. It's pronounced Lee? Really? Interesting. I wouldn't have expected that. Evening o'clock from 20 to 5:30. What is evening o'clock? 21 to 5:30. Not sure what that means. Everything closes at 9 p.m. That's not bad. Like, I mean, Austria is a little bit more conservative with the opening hours, so that's like the most you get here. It's not like in Germany where you can have stores open like 10 or something at night, or even around the clock in Berlin. We can do some cutouts here, or maybe let's just let's give this a try to copy this over real quick. Let's put this in here, and then just put, maybe squish it a little bit so it's more like, I mean, that's okay. Has a bit more fantasy kind of thing going, like so. And then maybe let's pull this kind of castle in here that we prepared. Like this, for example. Woo, that's pretty big. Okay. Have this up here. Yeah, I mean, that's not too bad. Can try that. Let's have a look at the other option here with this one. I mean, yeah. The problem here is that the background is very dark. So we have to adapt it a little bit. Let's see with the other landscape. Interesting. This, in this case, this is better actually, because we have a bright background. So we can actually see the island a lot better. And then we have this castle on top, like so. I mean, that's already pretty good, right? Now we can make some clouds in front. What I don't like are these parts, but we can cut them away. And then I also prepared a waterfall. Maybe use that, right? We save a little bit work because I want to keep the streams short anyways. So let's use this here and then use this on top, like so. Maybe remove a little bit of the background here. We don't need the top part, so let's make a mask real quick. Paint a little bit on that. Like so. Whoop, there we go. Make this a little bit softer. Okay, that's a good start. Of course, we have to adjust colors and contrast and all that stuff, but don't worry about that yet. Let's pull in another picture here for our waterfall, because I thought this would be a cute idea to have this here in some way or another. Let's see if that works or not. England, Lee says England is in lockdown. All non-essential stores are closed. No gyms, no hairdressers, no bars or restaurants, just takeout. You know what's strange? In Austria, most stores are closed, but supermarkets are open, of course, because you need food. But then McDonald's is also open. Like, not completely open, you can't sit inside, but you go really back where you have the counter to get your food. And like, so you are walking through all of the store and back. Like, and another thing I don't understand, like, if you can order pizza and if you can order like kebab and stuff, why can't you order like shoes or something? Because shouldn't the guy who brings the pizza on his little motorbike also be able to bring you a book or shoes or a bottle of wine or something? I mean, a pizza costs $10, shoes cost like $80. It seems like it's in the range of, you know what I mean? Why isn't that possible? I mean, it is. You can do it with Amazon, but like local stores, why can't local stores use these drivers? Because those are independent services often, right? So that would, from my point of view, that would make a lot of sense, right? Let's make a mask here on this and then just mask out the stuff we don't need. I feel like there's a lot of opportunities missed on how to still do business as a small business, right? Okay, I moved them. Oh, this kind of lines up here, right? Should we put the castle on top of that maybe? Oh. Oh, we can actually... Wait a second. How about we put this over here? Maybe flip it. Sorry, maybe flip it like so. That looks pretty good. Some stores offer click and collect services. That's also good. Although then the people are back on the streets. Like if everybody's lining up in front of their favorite stores, then it's like the same thing, you know. But if they bring it to your home, you know. Here the alcohol stores are closed, but the beer stores are open. Why are they different, beer stores and alcohol stores? Is it like you have to sell beer separately and then, or do you mean like strong alcohol, weak alcohol, like wine and beer is one store and then liquor and spirits is another store? By the way, I just see that this looks pretty cool as a front here. Like, we should integrate this here. That looks pretty okay. I don't know where to end this, but let me make a mask of this maybe. And then let's try if we paint this on here. Invert mask. Invert pixel selection is what I wanted to say. And then we can go like this. How is that? And then maybe use one of these more ruggedy brushes here. Not this one. Engraving. Dry media. We can try maybe this one here. That looks kind of good. What does this do? Nothing. Okay, great. Oh, wrong color. Oh, I'm I'm outside. Hey, that's not too bad. Okay, cool. So that's a good start. Let's do it like this. And voila, there we go. I would say that's not too bad. We can put some like clouds down here. Vapor. However you would pronounce that. I still, like, I hate these things here, but let's remove them real quick because that's not so great. Basic. Again, it's not working. Oh, I have to go the other way? No. What? Am I missing something right now? I'm using the brush. Opacity, flow, and hardness is okay. The size is okay. White. This doesn't do anything, and this doesn't do. Oh, wait a second. Wet edges. No, that's not it either. Oh God. Is there something wrong with the mask, maybe? Why is this always happening during live stream? You see, this is just like touching a little bit of the edge of that instead of making an actual mask. Why? I don't understand. What is going on right now? Oh. Oh, it's not that. Oh, I'm an idiot. That's the reason. That's mostly the reason is me being an idiot. So there's the answer. So this is okay. We can remove this now, and then we can remove this also. Good. Okay. So this is how that works, because we have on this side just two of those, and then yeah. Okay. Just yeah. Clicking, like, I found a good solution to finding like out what the problem is to just click different layers on and off until something like the problem resolves itself, right? Like they say, turn it on and off again, and then it probably works. Okay, there we go. Wow, there's another piece that's probably part of the ruin here. I will leave that for now. I mean, that's kind of a good start already, right? That looks pretty interesting already. Wow, there's a lot of stuff going on in the chat today. We buy groceries in line and go to the spot in the lot, and they load your truck No contact pickup. Really? Interesting. That's interesting. Okay. Strong alcohol forbidden? Oh, during lockdown or in general you can't drink strong alcohol. But beer is not and are open. Interesting. There's like, I don't know, different countries, different rules, I guess. If there's like, for example, something I'd never understood about America is you're not allowed to drink in the public. You are allowed to be drunk in the public, and to me it seems like being drunk is the problem. But you can't drink in the public. Like if you drink responsibly, like a glass of wine to your food, not possible. But being completely drunk, possible. What? Why? Why isn't it? It would make more sense to be not allowed to be drunk in public, you know, or like, you know, not completely super extra drunk, like a certain amount of, you know, instead of like forbidding to drink in public. For what reason is that not allowed? You know, that's a bit strange. I didn't understand that. Let's rasterize this here real quick, and then we can remove this. But anyways, I mean, different cultures, different reasons, historically probably also. That's often from the outside look kind of strange, but then from the inside, if you have the inside scoop, it often makes sense then. Okay, we can move this in a little bit. That's actually pretty good here. I think we can use this. Let's copy this, duplicate that, and then I will arrange and flip that over. So we can use this here on the other side maybe. Let's see, that looks pretty okay. So we go like this. I don't need the waterfall on the second side. I only need the top part. So we have something to put the castle on, like a floor. You know what I mean? There we go. Okay, let's remove this stuff here. And there we go. That's already pretty okay. Let's see if that was too much or no. Yeah, it's a little bit messy. We can clean it up later. Don't worry about that. Also, I'm seeing that here behind the castle, we have a little bit too much stuff here going on. To make this a little bit smaller. There we go. Turn this on again. Okay, good. So we are already pretty far, I would say. Let's see. The waterfall is above it. Above what? What do you mean with it? Is there a little red line through the circle under your black and white? What do you mean by that? Is there a little red line through the circle under the black and white? Oh, you meant over here. Okay, I see. Okay, yeah. It's reassuring that these little annoyances happen to you. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, all the time. Yeah. Do you mind stating why it didn't work? It didn't work because I didn't explain that. Okay, because you have a picture here, like with the waterfall, and then you have this also in the background. And I created a mask for this same shape here from the outside, and then I tried to remove the background, but didn't realize that in the foreground there's also pictures. So I had to adapt the mask on both layers, you know. So that was the reasoning why this didn't work. Let's see what else we have here to play with. So we have these gears, we can use them. This, by the way, is another annoyance that I really would like Affinity to remove, that it jumps to text. Let me decide what I want to open. Don't suggest text all the time. I have to now go to all documents. Just give me all documents. I mean, what is the benefit in suggesting me text? I don't understand that. That is something they should really remove. Let's put in these structures here. Boom, boom, boom. Oh my god, that's big. Let's save this real quick also so we don't lose that. Live floating ruin. I don't know if you write it like that, but let's see. By the way, let's close this stuff here. We don't need that anymore. So by the way, someone suggested to me to search for the pictures before the stream, and that was actually a pretty good idea. Oh, you know what? I spent so much time finding pictures. Yesterday I spent a full hour to find a picture of a crumply shirt where you have like wrinkles on the shirt. and I couldn't find a good picture for that because I wanted to make a tutorial on how to remove wrinkles from a shirt, but I just couldn't find a good picture that actually works for the tutorial. And then I made this kind of remove stuff from a picture tutorial. So I changed, and this is also why the tutorial was so late. So that's one of the like most annoying things, is to find pictures online that work for your purpose, right? So this was really good that I prepared this. Okay, let's move this up here. And then let's see if we can play around with that maybe a little bit. Do we need that thing here? Is there some reason why this should be here? We can also turn it upside down. It's actually not really useful, right? Maybe we can adapt it, but it's actually like pointless. Okay, let's go with the next one. This is, oh, I didn't move the other ones up. Okay, let's do this now. Let's hide the gears here. This is over here. That could be nice, maybe. Or maybe we could put this into the stone over here or something. But it's, the readability is very low. Like, it's pretty hard to read that. Oh, wait a second. We can use this maybe down here. So it's like there is also something built down here in the structure. Maybe that's a good thing. Let's make this a little bit darker. This is like playing, like if doing these composites is like playing with Lego or with like these child toys, right? Pretty cool. You can just build stuff any way you want, and we try to be creative with that. Yeah, that's not as good as I expected it to be. What about this one here? We put some stuff down here. Not really, right? No. Whoops. Maybe up here? Somewhere here? No. Okay, so that's all nothing. I just had an idea where we can go here, Pixabay. Let's look for door PNG or gate PNG. Oh, that's not good. Is it? Am I missing something here? Because it worked a lot better before. Gate. Let's just write gate. No. I was thinking to maybe put a gate into the stone, but not sure we find something right now. We have this stuff. I don't know if we need that. Okay, never mind. I don't want to use too much time on that. We can try and play with these kind of like how do you call them? Wheels? Maybe a second waterfall from the end of the first waterfall into the lake below. The lake below. Oh, but that's way over here. And this is like way behind the castle. The castle is like a lot closer to us than the lake is. But we could try to make a smaller version of this, maybe on the other side or something. That could be interesting. Let's give this here a little try. And then at some point we should also start to maybe adjust the colors and everything a little bit. Dry media, let's go with this one again. And just paint this on a little bit. Oops, that's the wrong one. Did I? Oh. Okay. Should we do it like this? I mean, this is just sticking into the stone. Technically, it's not like making a whole lot of sense, but it looks cool, so maybe let's make a copy here and then maybe move this up and maybe make a smaller version here. And then I will remove the mask, put this in a group, and then put the mask on the group, because now, what was that? Oh, Kim, hi, thanks. You signed up to the my YouTube channel. Thank you very much. Welcome to Secret Sauce Master. Okay, cool. Thank you very much for supporting my channel. That's pretty awesome. And you can use the cogs and gears. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, cool. You can use these new smileys now. For example, my cats. If you have the smiley icon, custom smiley down there, and there you can, like, for example, go with... I wrote hot sauce instead of secret sauce because secret was too long. And then you also have my cat Lolo here, so you can use this as a supporter on YouTube. Okay, so now you can see I can move this around and the mask stays put. This is when you use the mask on the group instead of the picture. So that can be very useful at times. And now I'm turning the whole group. This is why it doesn't work. But when I do it like this, you can see the wheels are turning and the rest is staying in place. The mask is staying in place. So that's pretty useful. And I can also make these bigger. Let's see. Maybe like so, and then I can also pull the mask bigger and move the mask around. You see, like this. So that's also very useful. And if you have them in a group where the mask is on the group and not on the wheels, you have the benefit that then you can move them independently. Or you just paint a new mask, because right now it's kind of hard to see what is going on. I shouldn't have resized that stuff. I mean, we can go like this. Okay, let's turn this to white. Is it the same brush still? Yes. Okay, let's... Oh, wait, that's the wrong one. Let's... Huh? Again, some strange stuff is happening. Oh, there we go. It wasn't completely white. It was gray, and this is why it kind of created a mask instead of like giving me the stuff back. Okay. I feel like we're going to put some foliage here, so this is kind of covered a little bit. But this actually looks kind of cool, right? Is it too much gears? It's maybe too much gears, right? I should have maybe selected individual gears. Oh, we can go like this and then use these and just make these smaller, because this is just like way too much stuff. This is the wrong one. There we go. Let's put this down here. Or maybe, let's see. Oh, there's more stuff here. Look at that. That's also good to see these kind of things. 1 second, basic. And then let's remove this. That has worked perfectly again. Okay, so sometimes the assistant jumps in. It's a little bit like this Word paperclip, just doing things for you that you never asked for. All right, let's go. There we go. Let's try to, if this is cool over here. I mean, that's not too bad, right? There we go. Maybe, yeah, let's go like this. Let's keep it like this for now. Okay, good. So waterfall, you said about the waterfall that let's make a duplicate here of this. Like so, and then make it smaller and pull it down here. And then let's see what we can do with that. Let's take a brush, remove some stuff here so we don't have that. How do we want to use that? 1 second. Do you listen to music when you edit, or do you just edit? I feel sometimes, especially when it's a longer kind of edit, it's kind of useful to have a little bit of music also. Oops, that's the mask. I mean, let's see, if we paint the mask completely, like there's just a waterfall left, if that looks good or if it looks strange, and probably have to add some like of this mist around that. But we can give it a try. And then maybe here, let's make this, whoops. Yeah, let's make this transparent. Oh no, make it black and then opacity, reduce opacity. You see, when you don't use stuff for some time, you kind of forget the tricks a little bit. So now we have a transparent mask. That looks good. Okay. There's more stuff over here. Where's my brush? There we go. Oh God, come on. Why? Why are you doing this to me, Hoyt? Today. There we go. It's kind of going nowhere, but we have to like fake it a little bit maybe. Let's see, let's make a new layer here and then make a white brush. I think we have kind of a spray paint brush. There's spray paint. This one, for example, looks really bad. Okay, let's see. Let's pick this color here maybe, like so, and then we make this transparent maybe like so, and then okay, that looks really crappy. Why is this brush so, like, not very fine? Maybe this is better. What is this? Oh, that's not bad. Can give, you know what? I'm going to paint this in like so. And then we are going to erase it around to make it smaller again. That's bad. Wasn't this the same one here? 1 second. That was a little bit too much. And then give me the brush again, this one again. Make this really small. No, even smaller. Even smaller. Yeah, let's go like this. And then we make this, whoops, like this kind of darkness here. It seems a little bit too bright. Let's go like so. Okay, that's not great. Does it do anything? Let's make it darker. Ah, there we go. No, that looks ridiculous. 1 second. Let's just take a normal brush. 1 second. I will look at the chat in 1 second. 1 moment. This is too big. Let's go with like this and then reduce the opacity like so. There we go. And just like brush this in a little bit. That's too much. Yeah. Okay. That's good enough. I feel like we want to have a little bit of a curve on here, so we can adjust this a little bit, make it a little bit brighter, maybe a little bit more contrast. Good. Okay. Good enough. Okay, cool. What else do we want to do here? I mean, I feel like we have enough gears, although these gears suck because they aren't very readable. So we need to push them outwards like so you can actually see them from afar. You see now you can actually see them a lot better. And then let's look at the complete picture. It's not too bad. Do we need something else? We want to put in some shadows and then light and stuff here. I feel like we can use some foliage maybe, right? Let's go to textures. Textures.com. Is it still? Yes. Okay, cool. Oh, you have to log in now? No more free stuff? Oh. No, wait. Oh, no. Wait a second. I will log in real quick. Log in. I should have an account, right? Is this a different one that I'm used to? Because the logo is the same one. Textures free online. Yeah, that's the one. What is this one? They changed into something else apparently. Okay, so we can't use that. Let's go to Pixabay. Sorry, I wanted to look at the chat. Oh my god, my chatbot is still doing the black and white pack, which is pretty cool. If you don't have that, get the black and white pack that's just advertised right here. It's really nice. I don't know, not a lot of people seem to be into black and white, but it's a really cool pack. Rob says, I either listen to music or podcasts while editing. I recently discovered a podcast called Photography Daily. Oh, that sounds interesting. Okay, cool. Wait a second. Photography Daily. Let's copy this over. Photography Daily. Let's just enter. Photography Daily podcast. What's that? Stories of life? Ooh, I love life stories. That's great. I love biographies and stuff like that. In the US, people are placing Bernie Sanders in many different scenes. Oh, yeah. I've seen that where he sits with his gloves on. I don't know why that became a meme, but it's pretty cool. Okay, let's look for foliage here. Foliage. Do we find something here that is usable? There's a kind of goofy tree here, but let's open this up. Better than nothing. This is not usable. This is not usable. And this is not great. What time is it? 1 second. 51 minutes. Okay, because I want to keep the by the way, I want to make, is this interesting? Do you want to have a tutorial on how to do this, or is it like I don't know. Because like with the cut orange slices, I'm not sure if that worked so well, because it's like different. It's like design stuff more, and people are more into photo editing, so I'm not sure. Offline. Oh no! What happened? 1 second. Is the stream back? Am I still online? I hope I'm still online. It says I'm offline for a second. Chat disconnected. Please wait. Successfully connected. Okay. And there's some stuff going on also. I don't know what that was. I think you can still see. I hope you can still see me. Oh yeah, I can see myself. Okay, that's good. All right, let's go on. I don't know what. Oh no, these follow things. I don't know why they pop up. I cannot turn them off. I don't know why. I think I need to remove that and find another thing. And now I get a million of these kind of things here. I don't think you can hear the sound popping up. Let's turn the sound off here on my computer too. And then it never stopped? Okay, cool. So I just it was just me. Okay, that's good. Okay, let's go on with the stuff here. Oh, we also need to do the reviews of the picture. Okay. So let's keep it like this. No foliage. Maybe we find a picture of a tree real quick. Tree. Give me a tree. I need a good tree right now. Tree. Let's go with tree PNG. What is this? That's oh. Okay, let's try this. Let's try this real quick. We can make a bush out of a tree. Let's go here and then go here and then put this here and then we have a mammoth tree. Okay, interesting. Where is my layer? There we go. Let's put this on top here real quick, like so. And then I guess I'm gonna pop a mask on that, like so, and then 1 second. Color. Doesn't do anything. Oh, opacity is low, okay. There we go. Make this a little bit harder. See if we place this over here. And then I think I'm gonna use this dry media brush again. That was pretty helpful already. No. Okay. That's a good start. Whoops, didn't want to do that. Just so we have a little bit of foliage here to maybe cover up some spots like so, and then we can like adjust the color. Also gives it maybe a little bit more life if there is some stuff here. I don't, oh my god. Okay, we don't want it to look like a face, so let's not do this. Okay, I can delete this one. And then wait a second, do I only have one bush here now? I thought it was 2. Okay, gonna rasterize this so we have less struggle here with this stuff, and rasterize the other one too. Also removes the mask. And there, for some reason, seems to be some part down here. So let's go like this, delete, and then go like this and also delete. No, there seems to be more. Okay, now we have just the bushes up here. That's pretty good. Okay, let's put both of them into a group. And then let's do some adjustment for the colors and for the brightness and stuff here. Make this a little bit darker. And then go in here and maybe selective color. Go to the cyans, remove the yellow a little bit. Oh no, sorry, reset. Go to the yellows, there we go, remove the yellow a little bit. That's okay, green. Okay. That's already a lot better. Good. So we have this kind of fantasy thing where we have a sun from the background and light from the foreground so we can see everything. So it's not completely real what is happening, which is okay for this kind of composition. Touch and burn. Let's set this up just so you're not confused why suddenly it's like there's light in the foreground. Let's give this a little bit more structure here. Basic. Give me a soft brush like this. And then we open up the color here. Make it like so. And then the question is, I mean, we have a strong light structure down here like this. So probably let's see and apply the same thing to the castle a little bit. Let's make these parts here a little bit darker. A little bit more darkness down here. Whoops, that was too much. Okay. Also in that area here. And then we probably want to have, where's the gear? Is this the big gear? No, this is the small gear. This is the big gear. Okay. I probably want to have a selection of this and then paint in the dodge and burn here just on the gears. Make this a little bit bigger here. 1 second, I'm gonna look at the chat. Could you explain rasterize to me? All I know is that it saves the RAM. Rasterizing is just like compressing everything into a pixel layer that is inside of the group. So if you have a lot of layers in there and stuff, or also if the picture is bigger, because if you resize that, it stays the original size. It just looks smaller to you. And then if you rasterize, it actually changes to that exact pixel size that it has. Sorry, that it has in the canvas right now. So in the picture right now, you know, and this is why then it saves a little bit of RAM also. Okay, so this is now darker. I feel like I want to have these over here a little bit brighter. Which are they? 1 second. So these are the gears right, gear right, and the other one are the gears left, right? Yes. Gear left. Okay, we should also save. Okay, so now you hold shift. No, sorry, you hold control and click, and this creates a selection. Go to our dodge and burn layer again. I'm gonna use a layer for everything here. Oh, I shouldn't use dodge and burn on this one. Let's create a curve here inside of that. So we have make this a bit more. What the? Okay, that's not what I want. 1 second. Let's make this a little bit brighter, and then make the dark areas a little bit darker, so it kind of glows a little bit more, like so. It's maybe a little bit too much. That's okay. Good. What else? Okay. Let's do the thing where we can remove the other. Oh, before we do that, let's check the other landscapes again real quick. So this is the blue landscape. No. And this is the other landscape. No. Okay, so this is the best one. So let's delete the other two so we again save a little bit. And then we take this, duplicate that, pull that up to the top like so. And then filter, blur, average. So this is like a medium now of everything. And now I can use that to blend, soft light. You know what? To save a little bit of time, I'm going to blend this with everything. Usually you only blend it with this thing you have added, but I will blend it with everything so we don't have to like play around with the mask right now. And you can see how this now, you can see this shape feels a little bit alien, doesn't fit from the light, the color, or this kind of ambient light. And now if you use this, as you can see with soft light, it fits suddenly because I have turned the background into an ambient light layer by having a medium color of everything and blending it with the rest. And this now makes it look like, oh yes, this is actually here in the picture, right? So that's a little easy trick to do that. Should we keep these like floating stones down here? I feel like down here they look acceptable. Let's say it like that. One thing I want here is a little bit more like fog or so. We have our, where is it? Fog brush here. Let's try this one, for example. put this under the Dodge and Burn layer here. Let's call this the fog layer. And then this is too much. I want this to be smaller, of course. That's okay. We want, of course, a nice bright color. So that looks pretty good. Let's click once. And then, of course, we are going to use our eraser to remove the rest again. Make this eraser a soft brush like so. And then just like paint away the areas we don't need. There we go. So now we have a little bit of dreamy fog down here. And we could basically, let's make a second one, call this mist. And then go here again. And I will just click over here once. And then I turn this around to the side. And we could try to see, that looks pretty good. Let's again, wait a second. I will do it like this. I will move this over here, maybe down here, so I can see a little bit better what I'm doing. Like make this a little bit smaller. Jip, 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 jip. Okay, and then we move this up so we see the other edge down here. That's pretty good. There we go. Really nice. Boom. Okay, move this a little bit down. Maybe squish it a little bit. All right. Well, is it too much? It is. I think it is. It's too much up here. So let's wait a second. There we have this. Make it a little bit bigger, and then I want to I'm on the wrong layer. That is not good. Let's crap. Okay, there we go. Let's remove this up here. And then only have the mist down here where this kind of fades, you see? So now we have a little bit more of that stuff going on. Maybe, where's my waterfall? This is when you don't name the layers. This is why you should name the layers. This is the painted mist. And this is a small waterfall. Waterfall small, okay. And then this is, where's the mist now? There's the mist, okay. I want to move this behind the small waterfall. There we go. Could you please do what I want? No? Not doing what I want? Okay, let's leave it like that. Okay, never mind. Where's the other one? The fog. Okay, I feel like this is a little bit much here right now. So let's remove this a little bit. We just keep it in the valley here where we have the water. And then I'm not happy with the background. We want to, one second, let's go here and then make a curve and then push the curve up. Maybe like so. Okay. And then I'm going to invert that layer. Invert. So now it's gone again. And now wait a second. Okay, now I'm using a brush. Soft brush. Make that pretty big. Like so. And then make this white. Yeah, there we go. And you can see now I paint in a little bit of that curve adjustment down here. As you can see here, if I adjust this, that is now painted into that area a little bit. So now I have a little tiny bit more brightness on that right side of the castle, right? Let's pull this down a little. So this is a nice trick to like just locally adjust the brightness. And why I'm doing this is because you can see here the darkness, the background is a little bit dark, and this makes it hard to see the castle. And now it's a little bit brighter around the castle, so you can actually see the castle a little bit better. Also, the window here is a little bit better. One thing that's not fitting though is that, one second, let's make this a little bit more red maybe, so it's a little bit warmer. All right. I would call it quits for now. I think that's good enough, right? I think we're done here. Oh, wait a second. What is this? Let's save this real quick. Of course, you can play around for hours and add more detail, but I feel like we are okay right now. Is there something else you feel we should do? We should change here. We should adjust. Maybe that area here a little bit darker. Just like last touches here. And then we do the review of the picture. Sorry, of your entries. Just make this a little bit darker here on that side. And then, is this actually doing something? Yes. Okay, good. What is this? There we have some other parts here we didn't use. We can delete them. And then we have a little bit of a... Okay, that's this here. So we can clean this up a little bit. It's not really important, but anyways, let's do that real quick. Opacity. There we go. And then we also have, I guess, the castle here or whatever that is. Whoosh. Second. Okay, good. I feel that's pretty cool. I feel like that's pretty okay what we did there. We could try to maybe, let's see, move all of that a little bit more to the right. This is another thing that like Affinity Photo is doing for me, where it selects more layers than I actually want it to select. It's at a good position. Let's leave it like it is. Okay, cool. So let's save this. That's it. Birds. Birds. Okay, let's see if we find birds real quick. Birds in sky. There's some birds. There's some birds. These are good birds here. Those are just copies of the same bird, so that's not great. 1 second. So I want to have some like this, like a nice flock where the wings are different, stuff like that. And that shouldn't be too hard to find, I hope. Okay. 1 second. That's okay. Let's use these. Bloop. There we go. Let's place them here. Place. Again, text for some reason. I don't know why. There we have our birds. Let's place them under our ambient light like so. Let's make them small like so. And then let's see if we just multiply. Not good enough. Let's go in here, cogwheel, and then source layer, move this down. That's the wrong side. Okay, interesting. Let's move this down here. There we go. Boom. Birds added. Not exactly. I was too quick. There we go. Okay, now we have some birds. Good. Yeah, let's just leave them there. Okay, cool. Good. So now we're gonna look at your entries from Facebook. Let's have a look here. Let's close this here real quick. All right, so this was challenge week 3 already. That's really crazy. We are already almost done with January. That's really crazy. Thank you very much, Court. Pretty cool. Thank you. All right, so I said post your best portrait. I didn't think about like if you can show the portrait in the live stream, but I think if it's your photo, it's probably someone you know. So we can look at these pictures. It's quite a lot of pictures, so I'm giving some quick reviews, just like looking at the picture, stuff like that. By the way, I think like looking at most of the pictures, should we do some videos on like photographing portraits, how to like some tricks on how to do some things better and have a better like perspective or something like that? We could do that. Okay, nice edit. It's one thing I would do here is like it's the crop is very cramped. So like the dog is filling all of the picture, and like the nose is almost going against the side of the picture. So maybe leave a little bit more breathing room around the dog, especially because you can see here he's looking somewhere, but then we have this, and the side of the picture we imagine or we feel like it's like a wall, right? So he's basically looking against a wall. So if you make a crop where you leave a little bit more space over here that the dog can look into, that's a good idea to have it, make it more dynamic. Okay, let's go to the next one. Did a lot of editing here. So this is a street photography. Let's see. Like I said, I'm going quick because we have a lot of entries. Wow. Okay, so you really extremely just focus on the portrait. Is this supposed to be like a painting kind of style because of how the selection is done? Because you can see there's like even parts missing of the head and of the ear. So he has this kind of Lord of the Rings elf ears here. You see very pointy. While here you have this round ear more. But it's interesting. Interesting effect, and you really edited that a lot. So I wouldn't have expected that this is coming from this kind of picture here. That's actually pretty interesting. Okay, cool. Let's go to the next one. By the way, I was surprised by that. I have a customer and she looks almost exactly like that. I was really surprised. I was like, huh? Yeah, pretty cool. And you also have this on Instagram, right? Okay, pretty nice. Okay, so you did a little bit of cleanup of the skin. I want to do some more tutorials on that too. So you can see there's also adjustments on the makeup of the lips. Pretty cool. That's very nice. You can of course do more of that stuff. Also, I like to do dodge and burn on the hair to give it a little bit more volume, and also maybe depending on what you want to do, either reduce the clarity on the hairs a little bit to make it softer. Not in this case, of course, but in this case, maybe add a little bit more contrast or sharpness or clarity to give it more structure. So that could be a good thing to make the hair more pronounced, for example. The background, I would like think about another situation, not just because the background is very bright in comparison to her, and then also parts of her are very bright, which is almost mixing with the background. Also her blonde hair is almost fading into the background, so another background would seem better maybe for that kind of situation. Maybe think about that. You can do like digital backgrounds. I made a video about that. I made a tutorial on how to make a digital backdrop, and you can do some really cool stuff with digital backdrops. All kinds of things, and then use, for example, either digital light that you like adjusting the light colors, or use actual light. Like, where do I have that? You can buy these little lights and then light shells on them. They have like, they are pocket size lights, and you can like adjust the light color to fit the digital background, stuff like that. All right, let's go to the next one. Ooh, a black and white edit. Pretty awesome. Let's see. So this is the original picture, and this is the edit. Wow, really nice. I like that. Very cool edit. Very cool. That's nice. You really turned this into something. That's awesome. The hair looks a little bit like sticky up here, but I mean, here it looks more sweaty, and here it looks more like oily. But I wouldn't know right now how to change that, to be honest. But cool, really nice edit, really interesting. Okay, this one is a really hard one, like hardcore editing. Was this a mistake, or was this by design that you completely overexposed the picture to turn it into this kind of effect? I mean, it looks nice, it looks artful, artistic. But like, did you make a how can I say turn an accident into an artwork, or was it planned like that? Either way, I mean, the result is pretty cool, I would say. I guess this is, did you just like invert the colors or something? At least, I mean, it looks cool. Really interesting. And then you removed all the background and stuff, so you have just the head. So that's pretty interesting. Really nice. I was a mistake. Interesting. But sometimes mistake can be the start of really cool, interesting things to do. So that's pretty cool. Let's go to the next one. Do we have a before and after? Oh, okay. So here we have some editing done. By the way, I'm realizing that a lot of people, not here, but like there's a lot more animal pictures than I would have expected in here. Okay, so you brighten that up a little bit. Pretty cool. Very nice. I like the light situation. The eyes are pretty strange. I've never seen this. I have to look at my cats if they also have this kind of structure here. It's like there's a little bit of string in the eye or something. That's pretty intense. And apparently the light was pretty intense because the slits are like super small. But pretty cool. Very nice. Very cool picture. Nice editing also to bring out some of the details and like also separate it better from the background by making the face a little bit brighter and keeping the background dark. Because this is often like people make the picture brighter but then forget about the dark area, so everything becomes a little bit like flat. So here it's brighter but the blacks are still black, so that's pretty cool. All right, let's go to the next one. Nice. Pretty cool. It's also, it's a good picture, especially taking into consideration that it's photographed in front of a bright window. Like normally then this part would be completely dark on that area, and this is like blown out. But in this case, it's pretty nice. And because of a black and white picture, this also works very good. So that's pretty cool. Oh, nice. Very nice portrait. Oh, this is the before, this is the after. Let's have a look here. Ah, okay. You did a lot of editing on the skin? Wow. Pretty cool. Very nice. Did a lot of interesting editing here. I think like the skin is a little bit too smooth, especially in like these areas here. It looks more like like a 3D rendering. So the important thing is to try to keep either keep the texture or use like artificial texture, maybe the texture of another skin of another person. Or what you can also do is to create a little bit of noise and then put it as a structure over the skin, so it's not completely flat. Because then, like you can see in this, I mean, there's actually some structure left here, but it's when you zoom out, like in this case, you can't see the I don't know what they are called, the pores. You can't see the pores anymore, so it looks very flat. Here you can see them a little bit still. There's also some hair here, so that's pretty nice. Yeah. Okay, interesting. Really cool edit. Let's have a look at the original picture real quick. Oh, that's the same. 1 second. One thing that's also standing out to me is that the face structure is somehow changed because the dodge and burn, it seems, I don't know, it's You see here that the shape of the face looks a little bit softer, and here it looks pretty technical. Maybe, but this I couldn't exactly say why. You see how here it's like a little bit rounder, a little bit softer? Maybe because the structure is missing and then it looks flatter, and this makes it look a little bit harder also. Interesting. Okay, cool. Very nice, but pretty cool edit. Negation, it's called blend mode. Ah, okay, I see. Interesting. Would be great to see a tutorial on editing texture to skin. I think I've already done that. Didn't I do one of those where I put some artificial texture on that? Let me see on my channel real quick. YouTube. I can remember that I did something like that. 1 second. Brighten up shadows. There. In this one, Goosebumps. Removing Goosebumps. And there, at the end, I add some noise to the effect. Because I remove the Goosebumps, and the Goosebumps also remove the texture of the skin, in like not completely, but partially. And so I put some noise on that, and then it looks a little bit more like actual skin again. So have a look at this Remove Goosebumps Easy tutorial. All right, let's go to the next. Oh, you posted 2 pictures. Well, we can look at the second one too. Here you put it into a new situation. Oh, nice. It's actually a pretty cool edit. Interesting. So this is the original picture, and this is the edited picture. It's a nice edit, but again, it looks like a little bit artificial. Maybe this time around is more like the colors that look a little bit artificial, at least on my screen. But it's nice. So this is actually use of a digital background. You see where you, in original, you just have a white wall or a white paper in the background, and then you just insert something different that you want to have. And there's like tons of different pictures online that you can use. Also interesting in this case that you chose to blur the background, so it actually has this effect as if it was in the distance behind you, rather than making everything sharp in the picture, which technically is possible, but it would be too much information. So that's pretty cool. Very nice. Pretty interesting. Okay, pretty cool. I want to do some more videos on that too. Also, a company from China sent me backgrounds, actual backgrounds to use in the studio, and I want to do a review on them. But right now, because of the lockdown, I can't invite a model, so I have to wait for that a little bit. Oh wow! Okay, that is a lot of editing. Looks pretty cool. Some little points here is that here on the side, I guess you blurred this part and forget to turn on Preserve Alpha. So if you blur that, the sides, the corners of the picture, no, sorry, the edges of the picture also get blurred, and this is why they become translucent. And so you get these dark edges here. So click on Preserve Alpha when you blur something, so you avoid that, or like stretch it a little bit bigger afterwards, so you kind of get this out of the image. But it's pretty cool. Very interesting kind of, is it like a tilt shift effect? At least it's a depth of field effect, because you can see like you have this kind of gradient going back into the back behind the dog, while here where it's closer, it's still sharp. So that's pretty cool. Very interesting, and makes the picture a lot more focused, a lot more dynamic, compared to this, where everything is competing with the dog in the middle. It's interesting that you added this kind of foreground here. I'm not sure why. It looks good though. It's cool. All right, let's go on to the next one. And by the way, I thought, like, what do you think if this is a good idea? I thought like we could try to push quality. Like I thought, I'm not sure yet how to do that, but I thought like maybe with every challenge we can try to push a little bit harder to get better results and like improve every time a little bit. So I have to figure out how we can do that, but That seems to be good. Also pushing myself a little bit. I want to also include that into the tutorials, like maybe little challenges or something for myself also. So that could be interesting. All right. Here we have a baby picture, and this is the original. In this case, I think, I thought I wrote that, but apparently I didn't write the comment, is why is it so pink? I don't understand that. Why did you decide to make everything here, like including the skin, very pink in the picture? And I think you applied an effect here. Oh, huh? I'm not sure what is going on in the picture, to be honest. Because we have a circle here, and then there is an edge here for some reason, and there is some more circle here. Did you use the mirror effect so you like make copies of the image, or did you just copy the image several times on top of each other and then make a mask around the face? Because you can see this is the overlapping pattern of the clothing. I'm not sure what is going on. It's kind of strange, especially with these edges here and stuff. I'm not sure what exactly is going on or why everything is very pink. I'm not sure. Okay, interesting. Some prisma effect. Yeah, like the mirror effect, I guess. You know, like this, where you can have like 10 times mirroring into all sides, but I'm not sure what the idea was. Don't know how a baby face can be edited. Okay. Oh, I think I wrote it here. Should be to try not. Your edit is very pink. Yeah, there's where I wrote this, very pink. Yes, you are correct, a bit too pink. Okay, interesting. So here we have the next one. Ooh, what do we have here? That looks good. Nice. Okay, pretty cool. I like that. So it's like a picture where you look at it and you think like, not too good. And then you look at the final edit and it's like, wow, pretty cool. That's a really cool edit. Also good idea with these like paper strips or whatever that is. Pretty interesting. Wow. Okay, nice. Very cool edit. I like how you also edited some like grunge texture here on the background. As you can see here, we have this kind of almost oil painting kind of background effect here. Again, digital background, pretty awesome. And then here you don't have that, or you do have that. Let's have a look here. And then you just pushed up the contrast. But I think you painted or you put on some overlays here to create that like grungy, painty texture here in the background. That looks pretty cool. Interesting. I also like this kind of combination where she has a red clothing and the background is also red, which makes it harder to see her, but at the same time is a cool effect where, because everything has the same color, you have a lot more reason to look at her because all of her skin is standing out a lot more. So that's a pretty cool, interesting effect. The paper strips here are kind of getting lost in the darkness. But maybe that's by design. Maybe you wanted this to look more like maybe it's another fabric or it's silk or it's leather or something like that. So you wanted to hide the fact that it's just like this rather like simple looking material. Pretty cool. Very impressive. Really like the before and after in this one. Really cool. Okay, let's go on to the next one. Niels. Niels has posted some really awesome portraits recently. Oh, wow. Let's have a look at this. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, you missed a little part up here. You see there's a little white sticking out here. Very nice structure in the hair. The interesting thing here is that the face in this case almost looks like a pencil drawing. I feel like it's a little bit too harsh. Like if you look at the original face, you have less structure in here, so you need some editing, but here the face looks a lot harder in comparison to here. We have this nice soft face, and then here it's like rather harsh interesting, intense light. A little bit. Is it Rubens light, or is it what's the painter with the cool light? I think it's Rubens, right? With these kind of light edges here, so that's pretty cool. But it's a bit intense, I feel like, from the it's a bit too hard maybe, but still pretty cool. Very nice edit. Very interesting. Ah, you also removed it too. And did you straighten the arm? You straightened, or is it maybe from the rotation of the picture? That's maybe just the rotation of the picture. Interesting, pretty cool. Nice one. Okay, that's very cool. I was thinking about doing. Did I do a video about, because sometimes I record videos and then I don't post them because I'm not happy with the quality. I don't think I did one on tattoo removal, right? Tattoo? No, I didn't. Okay, good. So maybe something for the future. How to remove tattoos. Really cool one. Very nice. Raw edit. Okay. Here we have one from Jens. Ah, is this from my pack? These kind of effects here, these kind of overlays. This kind of looks very familiar. Really nice. Also, very awesome beard here. We don't have a before here, I think. Is there? Oh, there's a before here. The before was also black and white, really? Didn't really had an opportunity to shoot portraits so far, so this is pretty much the only one I have. Unfortunately, I lost the original. Ah, okay, so you lost the original, and this is edited. Okay, interesting. So this is kind of the like transfer into black and white, and then you added some more vintage effects. And you have some light leak here. For some reason in color on a black and white picture. That's maybe a little bit strange. Maybe it would have been better to make these light leaks more like sepia colored or something, or blue or something like that, that is more closer to the process of what you would do in a black and white picture. But you can also do it like that. If you want that as a result, that's also okay, of course. Pretty cool. Very interesting edit. Very nice. Interestingly enough, you decided to, like you can see here, you have a clear difference between the bright face and the dark side of the face. And here you evened that out to make it more similar on both sides, which is also cool. Why not? So that's interesting that you changed the light structure here in the face a little bit. Pretty cool. Tattoo inside of her arm. Yeah, that's what I meant. Did he? No, he removed it, right? He didn't edit. He removed it. Yeah, here. That's what I meant. Rembrandt lighting. Yes. I think it is, right? Yeah, this one. Okay, that's a small one, but you know the picture, right? This thing here. Although this kind of edge light, I have forgotten what's it called. Scuro, Ascuro, something like that. A rim light. What is this called? The rim light. Let's click here real quick. Chiaroscuro. That one. Chiaroscuro is when you have this strong light from one side, and then you also have the light around the edge, where you have these strong highlights here to pronounce the edges and the structure in the picture. That's whoa, there's a nipple. Okay, chiaroscuro. That's the one. Okay, good. Let's go on here. How many more do we have? Oh, not too much. Okay, that's pretty cool. We should end the stream soon because we are already at 1 hour and 37 minutes. That's a pretty cool picture. So let's open this up and that up, and then This says one of my favorite portraits of the stunning Ellie Baldwinson. She looks like an actor. What's the name of the actor? I can't remember. She looks like a famous actress. And that's the black and white version. Interesting. Okay. Why did you change? Why did you decide to make this black and white instead of color? Because the colors here are really cool. Like this, like absinthe green and stuff, and a really nice dress in the same green. And then you change it over, which, I mean, the black and white is pretty cool too. I'm not saying that's a bad decision. I'm just saying, like, you had some really cool colors here in the clothing. But that's awesome too. It's very nice. Very cool. I like this kind of a little bit of glamour glow on the face, like a little bit of this kind of softness. That's pretty cool. Very nice. Pretty cool picture. And you remove the background here, which is also nice. You see, like, there's a lot of this is an interesting decision. If you look at that, you can see here there's a lot of stuff going on, which makes it more busy and more noisy, and often you don't want to have that. So to remove that, you have more concentration on the actual model and the posing and stuff like that, you know. So that can be interesting, that you reduce the amount of information in the picture to just have a better composition and more focus on that. Also here on the other area over here, you can see that all this kind of stuff here is removed, so just to have less noise in the picture and have more focus on the main subject. So that's pretty cool. Very nice. Edge light is called rim light. Okay, interesting. Yeah, the green color is pretty cool here. Very nice. Okay, let's go on. What else do we have here? Ooh, who's that? Is this an actor? We have to close these other ones. 1 second. Close, right? Is this from a movie shot or something? I don't know. Looks like from a movie set or so. But the edit is pretty cool. Very nice. You also rotated the picture to make his face more upright. And this is also interesting. You can see, like here, when the face is to the side like this, it is more dynamic, it's more moving, right? He's on the move, he's doing something, he's right in the action. While here, when the face is upright, it's more stable, it's static, but at the same time more powerful. So he's keeping the position and protecting the position, right? So you can see that this is more like this, has more intense, more powerful expression, while here you have more dynamic action expression, right? Interesting how the angle of a person or the angle of a picture can change the expression of the picture itself, right? See how much this changes. So that's really interesting. Okay, pretty cool edit too. Let's go on to, we have 3 more pictures to go through. So here we have this. Almost never done portrait, but this photo is taken on my little girl. It was my first high-end retouch editing. I will say that I have so much problem with the ichorophile. The what? Oh, the ICC profile. Okay. And my iPad, so my crazy stuff with the light and the in everything I do. So I have no idea how to use the picture. Okay, interesting. It's pretty nice. Nice edit. From like editing, adding colors and having some more rosy cheeks and stuff like that. That's pretty cool. So yeah, that's pretty nice. I'm not sure what kind of lens you have been using, but maybe use a little bit less, like a little bit more aperture. Like often it's kind of, it feels like when you have a 1.4 lens, you need to use 1.4 or stuff like that. But often you want to have more sharpness from the nose to the ears or something like that. So it's better to use like 4, for example, instead of 1.4. So you just have more sharpness in the face, and then still the background is separated from the foreground, or 2.8 or 3 or whatever works. So you can take multiple pictures and then see where the sharpness is placed. So maybe you can say, I still want to have the hair sharp and then the background blurred, or the hair should already be blurred and then it starts with just the face, for example, stuff like that. So play a little bit around with that, because I feel like there's a lot of blurriness going on in the picture. Yeah, but still pretty cool. Very nice. I mean, the change is really cool from the colors and everything. The surrounding is a little bit busy. The situation is a little bit unclear from the picture of what exactly is going on in the picture, or what the idea of the portrait is. Maybe it's just a situation like just taking a snapshot kind of expression of the picture. That's also good. Interesting. And you also remove the sticker here from the face and also some other parts in the face. So that's pretty interesting. Pretty cool. Very nice edit. Very cool. Here we have another one by Linda. Cropped in a lot. I made this minimal edit to this photo. I cropped it and tweaked the clarity and color. Okay, so just a tiny bit to get a little bit closer. That's pretty nice. Very cool. You can see how when you crop into things, you also get a more intimate relation with the subject in the picture, which can be helpful to feel more in the situation. You see, like in this kind of situation, it's a person standing rather further away from you, also emotionally. So in this kind of situation, I would feel like the person is outside of my social distance, if you know what I mean, you know? And here the person is close enough, so you would say hello or something like that, you know, like you feel like emotionally more connected. It's in my personal space now, so you feel more emotional attached to the person. So that is also an interesting thing on how cropping can change how we feel towards a picture, how we connect to a picture, right? Okay, interesting. By the way, something I recently heard that I found really interesting. I didn't research it more, but it said that having an open mouth in the picture makes the person more interested into what is going on in the picture, because it feels like you're going to say something or there's some emotion happening, while with a closed mouth it's more static. So that's an interesting point. I've never thought about that, but it seems possible, so I have to read more about that kind of thing. Okay, let's go on. This is already the last picture. Is there more? Oh, there's one more. Okay, cool. So here again, from Coart, mostly cropping, coloring, and also some skin improvement. I removed one hair that was over the eye. Okay, interesting. Here's one thing that I also have realized with pictures is if you have something in front of the eyes, it's always kind of strange. At least I feel like that. If you because we always want to connect, we want to look in the eye of in the eyes of a person, and then if there is something in front of the eyes it's blocking, it also blocks our emotional connect to the person, right? So it's always better to kind of move it a little bit over so we can see both eyes. We can actually look in the eyes of the person. And here you have this, you see, like this part here is like completely the iris is blocked and you want to look into the iris, right? So that's really interesting. If you have other pictures of the same series where you can see both of the irises, compare if one picture looks more interesting, draws you in more than the other, or you have a better emotional connect to it, right? So have a look at that. Pretty cool crop and editing. Really like that. Again, I would move the person a little bit more to the right, maybe, because again, her head is already kind of hitting the right side of the picture. Of course, again, here's the thing of saying if you keep the, why is this, by the way, I can't zoom. Okay, now we can see the complete picture. You can have a picture in this, you can have a person in the center, and that makes it more static and more like powerful. But at the same time, if you move the person to the side a little bit, it's more dynamic, and especially if there is some emotion, some action going in the picture, like looking somewhere, running somewhere, driving somewhere, you want to have a little bit of space where this action can go into, you know? And if this is blocked, it's like we don't know, like it's kind of, there is the emotion, but then there's a wall, right? Okay, I've said that before, so I'm repeating myself. Here we have, oh, this is a nice trick. I've seen this multiple times. I was thinking about doing a tutorial about that, but it's not complicated to do, and also I've seen this so often online that I feel like I shouldn't do a tutorial about that. But it's a cool effect. It's very nice. You can see. You just take 2 pictures, bring a tripod, take 2 pictures, and then just like remove one side of that. So technically it's very easy. So I guess people don't really need a tutorial on how to do that, but it's a cool effect they can do. And you have probably seen this with picture frames and other stuff done, or like any kind of object that you can hold and then remove one part of you from the image. So that's a pretty cool effect. Very nice. I also like the editing of the color and the warmth of the light afterwards. So that's very cool. Very nice. Really like it. Okay, that's it. Let's switch over to the big talk view. Boom, there we go. All right, everybody. I hope you enjoyed that stream. Let's have a look at the chat. We can talk a little bit more. There we go. Hans says, thank you, Olivia, for the composing. A few years ago, I saw a great film about a making of 4-minute summary of a very complex composing. Search YouTube deconstruction Gia flowing meditation. I have to look that up. I will save that 1 second, just so I have that for later. Okay, cool. Good. I will save that on my computer. There we go. So I can watch that later. Thank you very much, Stuart. Thank you. Yeah. Okay, cool. Bruce Willis? Okay, yeah, with the other actor. Yeah, that's true. Okay. All right, thank you very much. Yeah, I think we will end the stream here. It's already 2 hours, and I wanted to keep these much shorter. I have to really quickly find the music so we can end the stream. 1 second. And where is the music? There's the music. There we go. Okay. Thank you very much. Music is already playing. I can't hear it, but you can. No, you can't. Now you can. Okay. Bye. Have a good night. See you soon. Bye.
Shockwave.